Welcome to ASEAN.
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 In our collective history that predates the earliest recorded polities of the region, we see the human connections that bind us. On that note, ASEAN's diversity is reflected in the colorful lives of its people. ASEAN people are greatly influenced by the region's rich history, diverse and customs and traditions, religious beliefs, economic progress, modernization, and technological superiority. Their cultures have been molded by time into an enormous melting pot of Indian, Chinese, Portuguese, Spanish, American, and indigenous Malay influences, making it one of the most attractive places in the world.
We have an extraordinarily rich culture, extensive natural resources, and a highly skilled workforce. Most importantly, ASEAN focuses on its people and the opportunities for them that can be created through 10 nations working together.
According to Gross, Southeast Asian culture established the following strong attributes: focus on the group, the idea of a status being important, avoiding conflict, being family-oriented. It is also noteworthy noting that it's also essential for ASEAN's the so-called relationship building. Islam and Buddhism are widely practiced in the mainland Southeast Asia, while ASEAN peoples at the maritime eastern side, especially the Philippines, are largely Roman Catholic that taught every Asian the values of faith and the principle of the common goodness. Hinduism and Christianity are also practiced region-wide. Various languages are spoken in ASEAN, with each ASEAN country having their own official languages and wide-ranging list of dialects. English, however, is the official business language of majority of ASEAN countries. Additionally, ASEAN people are known for their hospitality, graciousness, dynamism, and family values. They take pride in their colorful art and heritage, as evident in the region's ancient architecture, folk dances, traditional music, and literature.
Dumating yung tulong ng mga taga-ASEAN, nagpapasalamat talaga kami na katulong for after nangyari ang Yolanda.
With the help of its rich culture, today, ASEAN is a major global hub of manufacturing and trade, as well as one of the fastest growing consumer markets in the world. As the region seeks to deepen its ties and capture an even greater share of global trade, its economic profile is rising, and it's crucial for those outside the region to understand its complexities and contradictions.
สมาคมอาเซียนได้ซอยกิจการของข้าพเจ้าหลายเพราะว่าเพิ่นเปิดกว้างให้การไปมาหาสู่ได้สะดวกสบายได้เฮ็ดให้การท่องเที่ยวของบ้านเฮาดีขึ้นและการโรงแรมก็ดีขึ้นแล้วก็รวมกันนั้นก็ยังมีอาหารการกินต้องกระหับประกันให้มันดีขึ้นอีกพอเชิญชวนมาเที่ยวเมืองลาวให้หลายๆเด้อ
To promote a better understanding of ASEAN's cultural heritage and history, the ASEAN Cultural Center has been founded in Bangkok to act as an interactive learning center concerning the cultural diversity of member countries. It also said to be the first ASEAN Cultural Center in Southeast Asia. Here's a story.
To strengthen the ASEAN community, people-to-people connectivity is an important tool to enhance inclusivity. The ASEAN Cultural Center has been founded to promote deeper ties among its people through fostering shared cultural and historical bonds. The ASEAN Cultural Center, the first cultural center of ASEAN in Southeast Asia, situated in the heart of Bangkok, shows how cultural mechanisms can boost regional relations and also encourage deeper understanding of the region's unique cultures.
If we're saying about ASEAN, if we talk about ASEAN's community, we will always thinking about the economics and political security pillars, which is like how do we raise our incomes, how do we have a benefit from trades, and also how do we solve the conflict within the regional conflicts. But we always overlook upon the people-to-people pillar, which is socio-cultural pillars. This pillar is like a flagship that create mutual understanding between each others and create the respect to each others. So it's like on this center, which depicts the ideas of like sharing art and culture, right? And we create the sense of belonging, the common sense of belonging, that we have something in common. So we will create more and more like collaborations between people inside the regions or inside these regions. Yes.
The exhibitions feature modern technology and interactive multimedia tools. Therefore, visitors can spend enjoyable time. The displays are in 6 zones, where they can give an insight into the unique identity of each member country. The food, national costumes, and windows revealing the major landmarks of each country will spur the imagination of visitors ready to understand this breadth of ASEAN and its multicultural makeup. The center also offers an electronic library with numerous ebooks and documentaries on all aspects of ASEAN. The ASEAN Cultural Center, operated with the support of Thailand's Ministry of Culture, is located on the 3rd floor of Ratchadamnern Contemporary Art Center. A visit can be made free of charge, but a few hours might be needed for a full exploration of its impressive exhibition space.
According to Lee Kuan Yew, to be part of the Asian dynamism, Westerners do not need to become Asians in culture, in values, or in habits, but it is necessary for Westerners to understand Asians, to feel at ease with Asians, and to make Asians feel at ease with them.
One unified voice is much louder and more effective than a symphony of 10 conflicting voices.
Education plays a major role in terms of keeping the region safe by way of starting with the young. Children have to appreciate diversity, have to appreciate the values of democracy, respect for human rights, understanding their rights as peoples, how they can contribute to development, and then they would know how they would play an important role in contributing to maintaining peace and stability.
Sakuma Zien ការពារវប្បធម៌រវាងប្រទេសក្នុងតំបន់អាស៊ាន
The ASEAN Social-Cultural Community's primary goal of realizing an ASEAN community that is people-centered and socially responsible with a view to achieving enduring solidarity and unity among the nations and peoples of ASEAN by forging a common identity and building a caring and sharing society which is inclusive and harmonious, where the well-being, livelihood, and welfare of the peoples are enhanced, shall also be the paramount aim of this presentation. This also aims to assert the importance of promoting an ASEAN identity through the fostering of greater awareness of the diverse cultures and heritage of the ASEAN region.